Last week, I had a session on work and success, which I offered to anyone who wanted to join for free. And it was well attended and it was a great session. We went through all of the different types of learning techniques that I use in order to demonstrate what they can expect when they sign up with me. And what was really interesting for me is the fact that everyone that showed up had a common goal. Everyone that showed up had some kind of situation in their lives that they wanted to change. And I had a session planned, covered meditation and visualization, and we explored work and success. And I gave them a small task, just 3 questions to answer, and we went into the breakout rooms. When we came back from the breakout rooms and we had a feedback session, the feedback was unanimous that people want change in their lives and they are unsure of how to go about making that change. And they are suffering because of the emotion called fear. And they feel stuck because of fear. Very often we find that we want to do something different, or we want to explore something different when it comes to work and what success looks like for us. But honestly, it is a scary world out there and you don't always know what you're gonna get. If I reflect on my own experience, when I decided to leave my second last corporate job and join a new company, I didn't know what I was going to receive. I didn't know whether the grass was going to be greener on the other side. And it was a chance that I took. I didn't have the tools at the time that self-improvement and personal awareness brings. So what happened was the universe sent me a delay on the other side. And so I was headhunted in January the 9th, and I only started my new position on 1 November. And so in that time, it gave me time to explore and shift my mindset, break out of my comfort zone, and be able to navigate and take on a different job. But the biggest of it all was it's shifted my mindset so that I became agile and I could take responsibility for my life and for my decisions. And so I was very grateful for that time. And so what that mindset shift helped me to do was to become really agile, because the next time I had to shift, it became easier. I had a self-awareness so I could understand and I could start to read circumstances much better. It allowed me just to be able to pivot when I needed. I went from full-time corporate executive to entrepreneur. And if you know anything about being an entrepreneur, it comes with successes and it comes with failures. And it gave me the mindset and the mental toughness to be able to deal with failure and to break through any comfort levels that I had and really understand the emotion of fear and not letting fear paralyze me. Because the truth is that if we don't manage fear in our lives, it can become incredibly paralyzing. And it's known as paralysis analysis. If we think about what we want in the next job and we constantly overthink and the outcomes are all negative, it's very difficult then to make the decision. Because when you're comfortable where you are and with what you do and the amenities and luxuries that you have, it's very difficult to say, okay, I want something different. This is my desire. I don't want this anymore for my life. I would like to grow. But at the same time, I'm really scared and I don't know if my next boss is going to be as nice as the current boss, or it's going to allow me the amenities and the comforts and the luxuries that I have here. For example, like I can pick up my kids in the afternoon, or, I could work from home 2 days a week. Those uncertainties, they are real. And what came out of the session was that people really were struggling with fear and they wanted to explore personal self-awareness and self-improvement to understand how to better handle their emotions in order to make decisions that can positively impact their lives. And for others in the session, they just wanted happiness. They just wanted to feel joy. Whether it was in work, whether it was in life, whether it was in relationships, whether it was with their own health, they just wanted to feel and experience joy. And I understand that so well, because for the longest time, that wasn't emotions and feelings that I was really in touch with, and especially joy, because joy is something that you experience in the moment. But with happiness, it's very subjective. You think, am I happy today? Am I not happy today? And you can almost decide whether or not you are. But joy is different because it's very much in the moment. And so when it comes to work and success, it's up to us to understand what we want and then to take the action. And if you are ready and you feel called to this video, and any of the things that I've explained and said to you here today resonates, then please join me in July, because I'll be doing a 5 weeks program around work and success, and we'll dive into those limiting beliefs that keeps us back. And sometimes we refer to it as a comfort zone. And we will see how we can change those and turn them into something that is positive, a better outlook. And we're going to touch on fear and how we deal with fear as an emotion when it comes out in our lives and causes that disturbance for us and our spiritual heart and really hampers our life and limits us. We will create the connection to self, because when we make life-altering decisions, or even if we simply want to feel better, we must connect to who we are and what we are here to experience and what we want to experience in life. And so we will connect. We will go into that connection through inner child work, and we'll also touch on work and success, and how we see ourselves at work and success, and how we can change our environment in order to improve that. And we'll close off with a self-care plan in order to make sure that it is sustainable for us to do this. So if you feel called and any of this resonates with you, then please join me and book your ticket on Quicket. I'll leave a link.